going to take you through how I create my end stills that I use at the end of my videos. End stills can be quite useful, so that's how it showed up there. So we've got this wee semi-transparent window here. This is where I overlaid video, so check out part 4. I kept this one base so I could just go back and edit the text here with part 2, part 3, and then I can change the background as well, because this is just a project file. So I'll show you what I've done to do that. So we're going to go new. Yep. And this is important here because you're going to want it to take over the entire area of video. So we select 16 wide, 9 in height, and again I've got 300 pixels per inch just because I like a nice beefy picture. So here we go, click OK. There's our background. Background's not very important because we can just use a photo here. So let's go and grab a picture that I can drag in. So let's drag this one in here. There we go, automatically to the size of the canvas. Let's click that. Right, I'm happy with its placement. So I'm going to go layer. I'm going to create a new layer here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a wee transparent box for the bit where I'm going to put the video in. Obviously you don't have to do this if you don't have software that you can downscale your video to put it in. What you can do is you can create either just a custom button if you want to try and prompt people to go and watch a previous video or watch a related video. You can do that, but for this instance I'm going to create a shape. So let's go and select a shape here. So I'm getting my rectangle tool. I'm just going to drag this out here. Oh. Right, obviously as you can see the fill is bright green. So that's by putting in here the 16 and the 9, that's created a nice video size. Now I'm going to want to drag this out just a little bit, obviously keeping the same dimensions hopefully. So I'm holding down the shift key whilst I'm dragging there, and I'm happy with that. Now it's just a case move it to where I want, so probably over here because I do like the image. So you can see I'm kind of trying to create an area here where it's sort of nestled in the corner, and I can bring that out just a little bit more if I want to make the inside video just that little bit bigger. So we'll apply that. What I'm going to do is let's go a nice sort of blue here, and we'll come down to our blending options, and in the blending options we can reduce its opacity. So it's, you can see there, it's slightly more transparent. That'll do me nicely. Obviously if you want it to look like it's popping out, you can add a shadow in and things like that, but for this instance I'm going to keep it plain and just pop it like that. And again, let's go new layer. So create a new layer here. This is going to be our text layer. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to write, first of all let's select a bigger font size. And this green colour that I'm using here, I just use that so it's more visible for myself. So there we go, we can pop that in there. We'll do the blending and stuff in a wee bit. Thanks for watching. Right, so there we go. That's basic, so thanks for watching. Down here we can write check out, or should I use capitals there? You can pop that underneath here. Yep. So next thing here, I'm just going to add in the buttons. So I'm going to come and I'm going to add in my buttons. So here we go. So we've got some buttons here. I've downloaded the Instagram, the Twitter and the YouTube subscribe button. I've downloaded them from the internet. Just look for ones with transparent backings, just so I can place them in and it look okay. So now I'm going to drag subscribe in. It's a wee bit big, so let's size it down a wee bit. Right, I'm not entirely bothered about covering up my text at the bottom of the image there, so I'll just pop that in. Or in fact, you know what, I'll pop that over here. That takes care of that little bit of space. Now I shall let's go back to the buttons. Right, I'm on Instagram, so I'm going to pop my Instagram button in there. You can see how that's all over the place there, right? So let's try and correct that a little bit. Holding the shift key and mouse just scaling just ensures that it scales and it keeps everything nice. So there we go. My Instagram button is in there. Now I'm going to add in Twitter. Let's reduce that. Now I'm going to want that roughly the same size. There we go, that should do. And let's pop this one down here. We'll place that. Right, I'm going to come back in here and just obviously you can see that's overlapping the spot that I've got from my video there, so I'm just going to scale that down a little bit and apply. I don't think there's any sort of exact science to this, it's just really getting how you want it to be at the end of the day. So there we go, that's that all lined up there. So now if I really want to get quite pernickety, I can oh, sugar, I'm adding in an extra layer there. Let's delete that layer. If you want to get pernickety, you can come back and you can change the fonts if you want. Change it to whatever you want. Orbitron, there we go. Orbitron bold. Put that right up the top there. So there we go. can obviously select all the text. Obviously, it'd have been a lot easier if I selected that font to begin with, because it would have just carried on through the rest, but I'm going to leave it like that just now. So you can come into blending options, let's add a stroke just to darken it out a wee bit, a drop shadow because it improves legibility. Let's get quite a big drop shadow there. You can just see how it's changing there. So that's your thanks for watching bit. Do the same up here, blending options. Let's add a stroke and drop shadow. Again, increase its opacity, increase its size just a little bit there. Just makes the writing pop that wee bit more, just lifts it off of the background. And again, stroke, drop shadow, opacity, crank it up. And we have, check out my last video, that's the last piece of text that I want to use here. Drop shadow, stroke, crank it up. Right, so effectively that is your basic end still that you can use. Depending on what editing software you're using, you can drag this image in and pop it into the end of your project. Drag it out for a few seconds, or if you've got the ability to see the frames, drag it out for something like 15 frames. Just creates an added your time at the end of your video. If you bear with me, I'll also show you how to set up the annotations on one of these. First, the video is uploaded. When you go to your video page, it'll look like this. So you'll have your video and you'll have your editing options down the bottom. You want annotations. So you come into your annotations and it'll play the video through. And where your next sort of end slate comes up, this is where you're going to want to add your annotations. These annotations can perform linking functions or act as links. So I'm going to choose Spotlight. I'm going to bring the first one over check out my last video. So I'm going to do that. So that's over there. Okay. And we click link in video. And I've already got this prepared here. So you take your sharing link for the video that you're wanting to point to, pop that in there. So that's created that annotation. We're going to want this to last the whole way, so let's make it last the whole way. Just basically just drag it out. Oh, it's only one to do that. Right, so save that. Okay, going to add another annotation now, so another spotlight. Going to bring this spotlight down and over the subscribe button that's at the bottom there. For this one, when we click link, you're going to click subscribe, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my channel URL there, so I'm going to copy that, I'll paste that in there. That's that auto save in there. There we go. So when that plays, let's play the, depending on what one you click on, it'll show you it there. Right, so that's that done. Let's apply the changes. Come back to the end Slate demo here just to make sure that everything's working. Subscribe one is working. That's taking me to my page now. Obviously because it's my page, but if it was if it was a new visitor on your channel, when they click it, they'll be prompted to answer yes or no to subscribe to you. And check out my last video. Let's make sure this one's working. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on how I create my custom what that done there is that opened that up in the same tab. So I'm going to want to change that. So come in here, check out my last video. I want that to open link in new window. Open link in new video. Yeah, this is the one for the video. So open link in new video. That means you can obviously feature this at some point during the video and have other videos open up. But anyway, that's how I do it, and it can be very useful. So give it a try. As always, thanks for watching, and I shall catch you all in the next one.